I don't know if the South experienced the same kind of glacier as you. I don't know. I'm gonna dig into it. I think I have a lot of assumptions about how the South works, the South Pole, or Southern area, where it works based on what I know of the North, you know, how things look. Yeah, this is a giant rock. Um, anyway, it's cold, so I'm going to just move the laptop. Please excuse the interruption. And I'm going to close the door because it's cold. So, move my cord, move the table. Sorry. Close the door. reinforced with fuzzy socks. Try to get out there. Sorry, I had it full right up to the door, so I could not stretch the power too much. I'm just gonna close the balcony door so it's not freezing. Um, I've got the sticky blanket, stick blankets, like the one that Ray lost. Oh, God. And the fuzzy socks. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's cold. Oh, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. So I'm just gonna sit here in my roach chair. There's the there's the fuzzy socks. See if I can control the power cord doesn't want to stretch that much. This is just amazing. I'm here I had to reset Twitch Studio because I, I broke it basically trying to trying to adjust the camera. Um, I don't have a lot of video, but yeah, back right in my fuzzy socks. What probably like 5 to 7. We're probably going up like I just it's usually some dark shade. Thinking, what is going on? So we have been as close to shore ever. We see since the second day. Like I'm sure we wouldn't live that far in the ocean, but it's far anyway. Then 5 days we land. Fucking put them still. You want stable blankets. Stable blanket is amazing, but no. And last yesterday was like, yeah, it's time to break up the snuggle pajamas and the fuzzy socks. It's cold here. Quite this. It's summer. It's really so cold. We're out on the water too, right? But that said, the sunlight is deceptive. The sun is deceptive. Bring a coat. You're gonna think, wow, as you know, no, she know. This is just so already. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to move out inside. I think we're gonna have to remake the kids. It is too cold. It's probably too cold for my. I don't know, the sea air is maybe big circles. I just wanted to show you guys how amazing this is. It's a big, 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 It's not the days. No, so. And on the floor of my veranda, there's little fleck blocks, but big flecks of white paint that have come off, just been scoured off. It's like dandruff, chip dandruff. And every day there's a little bit more. So it's harmful damage that you can see air, salt, powerful. So we're off thing to repaint. Okay, so we're gonna gather this to be thank yous. And then me and a laptop, and we're gonna move back in. Oh my god. Into the water. Oh my god. Okay, let's move grab the laptop. I apologize for any motion sickness you may experience as I move it back inside. Yeah, I don't know. No, if you can see, if there's too much glare. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of glare. Let me close that. There's a lot of glare on the. Well, maybe you can see. Yeah, it looks like you can. When I first started streaming this, it was just all you could see. There was just like a white blur. It looks like the camera's adjusted a little bit, so it's better now. But yeah, this is amazing. It's cold. You wasted like everything in here is cold. The chair is cold now. So I had the window or the door open. Stim blanket, save me. And there's blankets. I mean, it's nice and warm in here. They are keeping it nice and warm in here for us. And I can increase the warm. I have a thermostat, which is nice. And actually, now that I think of it, it's a little after. It must be like 7:30 or something. Let's see. Yeah, it's 7:39, so it's 20 or 7:40. It's 20 to 8. So I think so I'm in the future. I think 3 hours from say East Coast of US. So it's it's the middle of the night for you guys. I'm in the future. And I actually tried to go to sleep at a decent time last night so I could get up nice and early, and I'm so glad I did. Like I've been playing Lego Fortnite. Terrible, terrible gameplay. Just almost unplayable. Like it would just freeze. It was trying to connect. Like you get the little symbol at the top where it says your connection is poor, and it's just like that's when a wolf would appear and eat me, kind of thing. Or I'd be in the middle of a fight with some creature, and it would just kind of, kind of snap back in, you know, and I was almost dead. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, this premium internet, this Starlink, Elon Musk's whatever the hell that they charge a lot of money for on this ship. Craptacular. Craptacular. Not great. They they oversell it for sure. And it is expensive. I think there's probably a lot of people on this ship that are not happy. Look at how pointy. I mean, pointy mountains usually mean young mountains. They haven't been eroded. It's smooth. Like the older the mountains are, the kind of softer they are. They've been worn away by time. Like the Rocky Mountains are pointy. They're young in comparison to, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like kind of softer mountains and even hills, like where you're like, oh, there's giant hills, and they were once probably pointy mountains eons ago. I mean, we're not talking, 100 years here. We're talking like big stretches of time. We are at the end of the world. We are at, we are coming up on the tip of South America. And it's strange how our planet has distributed the land masses. In the south, Antarctica is a continent. There is land underneath the ice and snow. The north, like the North Polar region, I think is ocean, frozen, uh, miles thick ice and snow. I don't think there is a land mass at the North Pole. There is no continent. But here we have Antarctica, which apparently at one time was not covered in ice and snow. So maybe it was the balance of the planet where everything up north was frozen solid and the south was not. I don't know. I'm really going to have to. Now I want to learn a lot more about about how it all works. Because yeah, you don't see. I think very rarely you see mountains this sharp in the north because of the glaciers scraping them down, grinding them down over really long periods of time. But I mean, I don't know. It's deceptive. I can't tell if there are. It's actually really funny. They've been having seminars, and there's a naturalist on board that has been holding seminars and stuff. And I haven't gone to any of them. I really should have. Um, there will be more, but um, I'm kind of kicking myself now. Oh, do that later. I'm on vacation, damn it. Ah, I don't know what that noise was. What was that noise? Cranky key. Oh, thank you, Cranky. Hey, hi. Um, yeah. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I don't have TARDIS on this laptop. I don't have the sound effect, so it just played um a noise. I hope the stream hasn't frozen. Has the stream? No, no. It's just moving. Like from my perspective, I guess, yeah, actually, because I've got we are moving slowly. We are moving slowly south. The ship has slowed down considerably. And yesterday, the sea was quite rough. We were kind of on the edge of a storm, and I, for the first time, kind of felt queasy yesterday afternoon. I have some ginger that I brought because apparently that's That's the thing that helps. Um, but apparently I should have been taking the ginger kind of all last week 'cause it takes some time. But I think it's one of those things where there's a lot of folklore attached to it. There is some science, but yeah, look at this. It looks like chocolate cake with like white icing drizzled over it. Isn't this amazing? You can see the water move. Lots of ginger. No, yeah, I am not sure, but in the north, in this, like, it's summer here, right? It's winter in the northern hemisphere, summer in the southern hemisphere. And in the north, in the summer, the days are extremely long. It never really, like, it gets full dark for maybe an hour or two. And I don't know how that works here in the southern polar region. Like, do they get extended daylight in the summer? If they do, it sure doesn't affect it. Like in the north of Canada, I spent summers in Yellowknife many times while I was going to school, and it's hot. It it gets because they have just so much sunlight. Like it's just you can grow, vegetables and stuff up there because there's so much daylight. It's extremely short growing season, much shorter, than you would consider summer to be not that far north, but it's intense. It's accelerated. I don't think that works the same way here. Oh yeah, look. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more forest, a little bit less of that kind of yellow ochre brown cover. Definitely much more forest now. And you can see the tree line is more what I'm used to seeing. That that really sharp it's cut off, or it could be a hill actually in front of that mountain. That might actually be what's happening. Is that's not the tree line? It's just the way the land is shaped, making it look like it's a cutoff. But just look at the way the snow. It's got those little drips, like the icing, but it's all the same latitude. Like there's a certain height. That is really cool too. Yeah, that's definitely like the snow line, and then there's bare rock, maybe some tree, and then yeah, it's hard to tell the perspective. I have not an easy time with perspective sometimes. Look at that. Yeah, I woke up at like 5 to 7, and I sat up and I looked out the window and I saw this giant dark shape, and I'm just like, and then I was like just scrambling to get my stream up. I hope it's not too choppy. Yeah, it's 10 to 8. I think I'm 2 or 3 hours ahead of you now, ahead of the East Coast. We're just in port for the day. Um, I think like the ship, there's no cruise port, no cruise ship port here big enough, and so we anchor, and then apparently they have to do the formalities with the port authority and blah blah blah. And then I think at about 10 o'clock, we will be allowed to disembark. And since there's no cruise ship dock, we will be going by tender, which is a smaller boat and ferried basically to Ushuaia. And then I think all aboard by 8:30 tonight, I think. Yeah, it says arrival 10 a.m., all aboard 8:30 p.m. So, and if you're not on board by 8:30, you are responsible for getting yourself back on the ship. Either, I guess, in the middle of the ocean, if I don't know if you get a helicopter, I don't know, or you have to go to the next port that the ship is going to be arriving at and get back on the ship there. But it's your responsibility. And I love how they put in the little paper here. It's like, if you do not return before departure time, it is your responsibility to make arrangements to rejoin the ship. Travel distance to Port Stanley, Falkland Islands, is 1,615 nautical miles. So they're basically, our next stop is Port Stanley, Falklands, and that's not until, oh, when do we go to this? Um, it's after Antarctica, I think. Is it after? Before? Anyway, it's, they're warning you that it's quite far away. It would be quite expensive to get. Maybe you could fly there. I don't know, but it's your problem, basically, is what they're saying, not theirs. Um, it doesn't necessarily apply if you are on a ship booked excursion. If something happens on an excursion that you have arranged through the ship, they will wait for you. Like if there's, I don't know, a mechanical breakdown or something, if you're on a, you know, some kind of tour, they will wait for you because you booked it through the ship. If you went outside the ship and booked something, or, like me, I'm just going to go in to Ushuaia and have a look around and just look at it. Um, I have to be back on board by 8:30 or they will leave without me. Look at this. Yeah, the internet has been problematic. I was trying to play Fortnite last night and it was just, I would move and it would just keep snapping me back. Like just running, up a hill was like, it took like 5 minutes. Like it was just ridiculously terrible. And I had shut down pretty much everything else on my computer that might be sucking internet. And it did, the goggles did nothing. Okay, yeah, I think that's like well, we would call it a foothill. It's kind of this near, I have a little bit more perspective now. It looks like there's like this kind of ridge right here. And then behind it, I don't know what it looks like, but it's hard for me to tell. Yeah, but these mountains are pointy. They are very pointy. We're coming up on some extremely sharp looking mountains, which means they're young in geological terms. Pointy mountains is young mountains, generally speaking. And those for Yeah, I was like, why don't we have the castle? Like, I like the castle building. Then I saw you had the Japanese ones. I was just like, where's the castle? And then I went, oh yeah, I think we have to have a village in the desert. So I just plopped down a dealie and built a wall. where I can put my palatial estate. It's very cold. It's very cold. It is. You can see your breath. Like, um, it's below zero out there, and it's summer. It's summer here right now. We're in pretty much the middle of summer in the southern hemisphere, and it is not warm. And Nat had said the sunlight is deceptive. You know, it's don't be fooled. You know? Oh, ad break in progress. Oh, there's some super pointy coming up over here on my left. Oh, I'm still just. I spend quite a bit of my time just boggled that I'm here. I'm seeing this. And Nat had said until she moved to Buenos Aires, she had very rarely seen an insect. And I can totally see that. That, you know, I think if you grow things here, it has to be in greenhouses or some kind of climate control because I don't think like all the trees on the shore are are thin. There's no giant, old growth forest here. It's these trees have been growing a very long time, but I'm sure their rings are very closely together, like very very thin. The growth is very slow. Oh, it looks like we're coming up on some signs of civilization. Looks like a dock, or I'm sorry, a port. But yeah, everything that comes here has to come by sea or by air. I don't I don't even know if is there roads to Ushuaia? Maybe, but it is a long way from Buenos Aires. It is like reverse. Had to build a rocket sled. It keeps exploding. I'm doing science. It is like reverse Canada, but not. Like it's just um like in the north of Canada, summer is intense. It's accelerating. It's hot. You know, mosquitoes as big as your thumb, and dragonflies as big as your fist. And I'm not kidding, because the dragonflies eat mosquitoes, and it's just a frenzy. The mosquitoes go like they're they're huge mosquitoes, and the dragonflies are like wingspans, probably I don't know 7 inches across, and the body is maybe 5 inches, like you know the the body of the dragonfly and the wings. Yeah, they're immense. Like the first time I saw one, I was just like, "What the hell is that?" Because it moved like hummingbird. But I'm like, "That's not a hummingbird." I'm like, "Oh my god, it's a dragonfly! It's huge." So I think, oh, we'll see now the clutching glare again. I don't know if you can see coming into view the porch. Yeah, it's very glary again. I had that issue when I first started to stream this morning, and I had the laptop. If you watch the vlog, I had the laptop outside on a little table, and I was gonna sit out there with my stimple blanket and my fuzzy socks. I got fuzzy socks, and I had to come inside. It's the wind is very cold, and we're on the water, so it's gonna be cooler. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I don't know if you can see anything actually. It looks like the glare is pretty intense. I don't know how to fix that. Well, you're seeing a sea of white. It's like on like, oh yeah, the frames are much better today than the other day when I was trying to stream where my frame drops was in the six figures. This is more normal, 721. Yeah, the other day when I was streaming, it was just so bad. This definitely looks better. Go towards the light. But you're, oh, I wish you could see. I need to fix it. I had thought about buying um, like a peripheral webcam, so I could adjust it more. I wish I had now. Oh my god, that mountain is so pointy. Oh, you can't see it. I'm gonna see if I can get a picture with my camera so I can show what it looks like. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So well, actually, we're doing a video right now, which is fine. Okay, but I'm gonna stop it and change to photo. Change to photo. Look at this. Take some pictures. Let's see. Oh my god. This is amazing. It's so, it's hard to believe that people live at such extremes. And this is a proper city. Like it is, it's big. I mean, maybe not like terms of like Miami or something like that. It's crazy. LA or something like that. But it's like, I think it's 82,000 people. The city where I grew up was maybe 30,000. And it's not even really the north of Canada. It's like north-ish, north adjacent, not very north compared to this being south. I'm just taking pictures. I can put them in the Discord. So yeah, we're just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, no, the video is on my screen. It's just pretty much white. It's just the glare. I mean, it's beautiful, but living here must be so difficult. It's like this is summer. This is as warm as it gets, and it's cold up there. You can see your breath. It's very cold. The wind is so cold. It looks like a Coast Guard ship or something over there, which makes sense. They would have Coast Guard protection. And look how close everything is to shore. The ship is really slowed. It's slowed right down. This is just like I want to go out onto the balcony, you know, but it's cold. It's cold out there. I thought I could, sit out there with my fuzzy socks and my stimpy blanket, but I had to come back in. It's so cold. Oh, I wish the video was picking up this stuff. I don't know how to fix it. Because it's not really a rivalry, but there is a a city or a town in Chile called Port Williams, but it's small. It's like I can't remember. It was in the newspaper or thing they give you every night. And apparently there's some dispute about which is the southernmost inhabited place. Let's see, southernmost city in the world. There's Puerto Williams, a Chilean settlement of some 2,000 residents. Ushuaia, though, is, where did I see how many people? I read somewhere, like 82,000 or something. Like, where I come from, that's a proper city. Huh. I gotta take more photos. Because yeah, it's not, uh, I didn't mean to give you motion sickness, but it's not, it's gonna cover the camera. See if it adjusts. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's a trick. Oh, look at it, and it does it again. It goes. Yeah, see? It self adjusts in a bad way. It was doing so well. I don't know how to fix it. This works for a minute, and then it auto adjusts. Oh, don't be so dumb, camera. But I'm taking many, many pictures. Maybe I should put them in like Google Drive or something. I always take way more pictures than I end up with, which is the beauty of digital photography. Wasting film for development, paying to develop things that are terrible. Um, wee wee. Oh, what's that yellow thing? It's my lamp, bedside lamp. But yeah, it's gonna be a couple of hours at least until we're able to disembark. I wish this would. Ah, wish this wouldn't be such a butt. Too early for that much cold, yes. I haven't even had any coffee. I got the cozy tiger, cozy Malika. Yeah, this bites. Fix camera. Yeah, I don't know how to stop it doing that. The last time I tried fiddling with the camera settings, it didn't go well. Yeah, actually, this is much more stable than the other day. The frame drops are pretty much holding steady. 721. The other day it was literally just climbing. Six figures, 121,000 frame drops. Oh, there's a pile of frames here. Where'd these come from? Yeah, where ridiculous amounts of frames all over the floor. It's like, visit beautiful downtown Ushuaia. I think I'm asking my phone camera to take too many photos. It's getting a little bit grabby. Oh, let's see. It's just crazy town. Look at this. Amazing. Like where I come from, this is Tarka weather. This is cold, and um, it probably is affected by being on the ocean. Um, that always like humidity, like the just that much moisture, can really affect the feel of the cold. It's just like they say, oh, it's hot, but it's a dry heat. It's the same with cold. It's a dry cold. It's much more comfortable than a wet cold. The the extra bit of dampness just goes right through you. It's the same as with the heat. The amount of humidity is a big factor in how it feels. I mean, maybe the only difference between Ushuaia in the winter and Ushuaia in the summer is the snow comes all the way down to the shore. I don't know. I mean, the ocean doesn't freeze, I don't think, until we get further south when you get into like iceberg territory. But I think most of those icebergs have calved off glaciers on Antarctica. Like icebergs aren't just big frozen blocks of ice. They've come off something bigger. Oh, I see some. It might just be, yes, I think it's the way the sun's coming through the clouds. Lighter green, but this must just be the port. Unless the city goes way back, it must go. Yeah, look at all these tanks. Yeah, you guys can't see it. Dang it. Come on, camera, don't be a butt. Yeah, I wish I could make it not do that. This is like Bob Ross painting come to life. It's got happy little trees. Come on. Work. Work properly. Do I need to put you back outside? Do you want to go back outside? Oh, jerk. Yeah. Moving the laptop would help. Oh, maybe it did. For a second. Ah, annoying. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can see. I can see. Let's see if moving that. Sorry for the motion signal. Moving buttons. How? Oh yeah, that is much better. It might have been like because it was coming in through the window. Look at that. Look at how pointy it is. Oh, you can't see. Ah, look how pointy that mountain is. That is jagged. Look at it. It's like an arrowhead. Look how pointy they are. Well, that's color. I just hope you guys can see this. It is amazing. I'm just, I'm just so in awe of this landscape. I think it's coming through now. Oh, there's some birds. Oh, yeah, but yeah, the ship is like walking pace. Okay, I have to close the patio door because it's freaking cold. So hopefully it's good. Yep, still alive. Oh, So, looks like, oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Oh, oh, here we are at the, oh, wait a minute. Er, I thought we had to be tendered into Ushuaia. Oh, it appears we're at a dock. Oh, all right, maybe we will just be able to disembark those guys down there. If you can see, there's some gentlemen with blue hard hats. Right, see if you can see. Oh, I've tipped. No, it needs to go. There they are. Ooh, sorry for the motion sickness, but yeah, looks like we're at some just Viking tentus. Looks like there's a small, I think a smaller ship here, small cruise ship, or for all I know, it's somebody's yacht. Huh. Sorry, I can't read chat. Cam is frozen. No, it's working. Okay, good. Yeah. So we were just like, whoa. I'm just looking over the edge. That's why it looked like it was the camera was rolling because we'd stopped moving, but I could still see the ocean moving, and I'm just like, it's just really, really slow, but we are still slowly moving, like very slowly moving into the using the cold here. I can go here to watch these pictures. Viking, Viking, Cantus. This is the ship over there. It's just coming into view. The Viking Octantis. It looks like it's a small cruise ship. Now that we're not moving as fast, it's not as cold out here. The wind. We're just Viking. It's still not warm. Not as freezing cold as before. We would just see get out here with my phone camera. I can take some videos of her what people on chapters. Was there a cruise in my phone, Mikey? They're the seabirds. It's the seabird convention. But that looks like controlling that the crew has over this giant boat. Our boat, the ship, strange ship, is amazing. Just the tiniest of movements. Okay, so it must be cruise day because here's the Viking passengers disembarking. Oh, and I was looking at you can see down here, take a picture of the lifeboats basically. See, picture of the lifeboats. And apparently, according to what it says on the side, it will hold 150 people. I have to get someone post up photos, but What made me think of it was the wedding quotes on this Viking ship. I assume it's similar. Oh yeah, the seabirds are just going nuts over here. Like cruise ships mean food. We're like extremely slowly moving kind of forward and to the right to come into the dock there. Just it always amazes me how delicately they can move giant ships. Or someone else would be about the giant noise. But yeah, look at this. Isn't this amazeballs? I can't see the chat. Sorry, Cracky. I can't see the chat. I'm just gonna drop my nose over the trying to park. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is like the the most delicate maneuver I've seen. Oh, okay, so the people from the Viking cruises, there's buses, so maybe there's a tour. It's part of the cruise. Excursion. Yeah, the birds are the water, it churns up fish and things. They stop now? It's hard to tell. I'm just looking at the, oh, looks like it's probably always like tied off and like all that stuff. All right. So, thus our day in Ushuaia will begin. I am going to go get some FUD. Ta-da! I'm going to go get some food and some coffee. Ah! And yeah, craziness. I don't know if you can see all the birds down there in the water's all kind of swirling. Birds are happy. Cruise ship is here. Okay, so the Viking cruise ship is flying the Argentinian flag. I don't know if that's something that ships do when they maybe that's the ship registration might actually be Argentinian. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So thanks, Cranky, for hanging out. And what's for breakfast? It's probably gonna be I'm probably make a like a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich for myself. They have like this giant mound. I think I'll have like a nice, salmon, maybe a little scrambled egg. Over there. I'm trying to not block the camera. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Well, I'll see you, Cranky. I'll see you later. And I will I'm gonna go get ready for my day and have some breakfast. And then in a couple of hours we'll be embarking. Disembarking? Yeah, disembarking, not debarking. disembarking to see lovely downtown Ushuaia. So I'll see you later. Maybe play some. Hopefully the internet. Actually, now that we're in port, maybe the internet will settle down. I can actually play some Fortnite without dying. Okay.